What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Eddie Hearn. Get this. Eddie Hearn breaks silence on his take on the low blow crotch gate issue between Daniel Dubois and Alexander Usyk. And this is what he said. He said, if you punch underneath the waistband, and there is no doubt, and there are so many different angles and freeze frames, Hearn said, he punches up. I don't know. Once the punch goes up, it's obviously higher than where it started. The bottom of the fist was, I don't know, 10 inches below the waistband. It's hit his protector. The whole fist lands below the waistband. Okay. He also says, for me, I'm really sorry, but unquestionably a low blow, Hearn said. He said, Hearn went on to say that he believes even if Dubois connected a few punches or a few higher punches or a few inches higher and still dropped Usyk, the champion would have got up before the count of 10. With that said, Hearn also feels Usyk does not like getting hit to the body. And let me counterpunch. That's no secret. I don't think anybody really likes getting hit to the body. But the shot also tells you where it landed, different angles, different agendas, different sides of the street. I think that all is a factor for some people. Okay. Now for Eddie, you could always say, well, Eddie, you're trying to support the fighter that beat your fighter to make your fighter just as credible, because why would you discredit a fighter that beat your fighter? Because whoever beat your fighter is always deemed to have more credit simply because he beat your fighter. You know, he has to be the creme de la creme, and he has to be the guy that's the boxing master and, you know, this, that, and the other, the best of the best and all that shit. You could say that, but a lot of people that don't have an agenda, I feel, that says it's illegal, or it was a low blow, rather. You know, I think you gotta respect it based on what they feel. The rules are so contradictory to the point where it's still a debate. You know, it's an uppercut. That's a totally different issue because the punch is geared to go upward, but where it landed, it landed some of the glove hit the bottom trunks. Now that the bottom trunks are low, but it was on the belt line. The belt line means pretty much the borderline, and it's up to discretion to the ref. Everybody knows how I feel about it, but Eddie Hearn's saying, well, hey, I think he would have got up. And see, for those who think Alexander Usyk would have got up, that means you thought that he wasn't as hurt as he should have been. And even if he was, sometimes people are saying he still would have got up. I want to say he would have got up. I think if the moment he started counting, he would have got up. Maybe, maybe not. But the thing is, we'll never know. The speculation is endless, and it will always stay a speculation as long as we keep fucking talking about it. But Eddie Hearn, he thinks it was a legal blow. But then it's surprising because AJ was in a fight with him as well, you know, and AJ threw some punches to that guard, and that same ref did the same thing. So, you know, it is surprising for me to hear that in that aspect if you were going to defend Anthony Joshua in any kind of way, because Joshua was going to that body. But understand something, people. When you're throwing in a fight, people move, angles change. You know, people use defense. They move their body, their footwork. So when you do throw, it's not always the punch, and it's not going to always go where you think it's going to go. When you're throwing punches to the body, there some will steer low. That's just how it goes. Nothing more, nothing less. You guys tell me what you think of Eddie Hearn responding finally to the crotch gate, low blow, legal or illegal punch that Daniel Dubois threw. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!